Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming and stopping by and watching my video. My name is Marcella. So my friends call me Marcy. Now that we're all friends, you guys can call me Marcy, and I'll just say that from now on. Welcome to my channel. My name is Marcy. And for those of you who have been watching my videos, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Here is this week's video, and we are doing this look here. If you guys are interested, just keep on watching. So I already prepped my lids and did my eyebrows, and then I did all my skin. So the first thing I'm going to use is Saddle, and using the 224 brush. This is going to be our transition color. And then going in with a 217 brush and same color, we are going to start filling in the outer corner of the eye and also the inner corner. I just got over that flu that everybody had. That's why I didn't make a video last week, because I couldn't even talk. I didn't have a voice, so I couldn't even do a voiceover or like a get ready with me, because it was just going to be awkward silence the whole time. So I skipped on it, and I know my New Year's resolution was to do a video every week, and I failed, but here we are again. Take two. Now we're going to use I'm Into It by MAC, and same brush, the 217. And now where we placed Saddle, we're going to place that area and start blending inward. So we don't want to add anything in the center. It's only going to be on the outer corner, and then you're just going to brush it on, kind of like brushing and packing at the same time. And same thing on the inner corner. Pack and brush, pack and brush. So the outer corners, I kind of buff it out really slowly, not adding a lot of pressure, but as I go in to where I want the most intense color, that's where I'll kind of push it in. My other New Year's resolution is drink a gallon of water a day. Only thing that I hate is that I have to go to the restroom a lot more. Okay, so do you guys see how I'm kind of buffing it in? I lay my brush flat and kind of buff it in towards the center. That way it creates a soft transition. And then where I want the most color, I put it vertically and then buff it in. Okay, so same color, I'm Into It. Now I'm going to use the 221 brush. This is a small blending brush, almost like a pencil brush. This is going to create a little more definition in the corner. You guys hear my dog? He's just walking everywhere. So my other dog had her puppies, and they are so cute. They're little chihuahuas. They're just so tiny and the cutest thing ever. They're all boys. She's a little overprotective, and she's really, really good with her puppies. Like she's doing such a good job. I'm so proud of her. So then going back with the 221 brush, just kind of blend out any harsh edges that we might have created with that 221 brush. And then using the 221 brush and Carbon eyeshadow from MAC, we're gonna deepen up a little bit more. I'm just gonna barely even tap it because I don't want it to be so dark. Just ever so slightly. See how it creates more of a dimension? And now going in with the 242 brush, we are going to use Gesso, which is a matte white. And this, I'm going to pack it on the center. What do you need? What do you need from me, little puppies? And with the 217, I'm just gonna soften up the edges with no extra product on the 217 brush. Again, 242 and Gesso. I'm barely gonna even tap it. That way we can get a little more kind of pop of color in the center of the eye. Just like that. Now moving on to the liner, I'm going to be using the BrushBlack Brushstroke liner. We are going to do 1 coat of mascara. Of course. I'm telling you guys, as soon as I start filming, they start barking. I don't know why. For lashes, I'm going to be using the 48 from MAC. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And before I apply my foundation, I'm going to use a little bit of sunscreen. This is the NEUTROGENA Ultra Sheer Liquid Sunscreen with SPF of 70. I like to put a lot on my left side because when I drive, that's where the sun hits. The only thing I don't like about this sunscreen is that I feel like it makes my skin look white. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it feels like. And then for foundation, I promised you guys that I was going to try something new. I'm going to try this Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra-Longwear foundation. This was a little on the pricey side, but I've heard really good things about it. So we'll just give it a whirl and see what happens. Oh, and the color on that one was 2-in-1 Cashew. Like number 2, the letter N, and the number 1, Cashew. Usually I can feel the foundation as soon as I start applying it, but this one, not too shabby. So far it's looking good. And then we gotta bring it down to our double chin. And what do we think? Do we think it looks good? Well, actually it looks really good, to be honest. Doesn't feel heavy, it gives you great coverage. Alrighty, let's do a little bit of concealer. We're going to use the same concealer, NC20 ProLongwear from MAC. And then to set, I am going to use the Mercier translucent powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Next to Nothing powder and the 140 synthetic brush. We're just going to kind of buff it all over the skin. Wow. This foundation is honestly really good. So we dust off all that translucent powder. Okay, I don't know if I pressed record, but what I did was add a little bit of our Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink blush. And then we are going to use the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighter. Look at that glow. Look at me glow. We're gonna go back with the 217 brush. Why do I keep saying 217? The 242 brush. Grab a little bit of that and we are going to pop this under the brow and on the inner corner of the eye. And then with the tip of it, we are going to kind of emphasize our little lines right here just to make them pop a little bit. And then going back to the eyes, we are using Costa Riche liner. And this is gonna go right on the lash line. Using the 242 brush, we are going to not use that one. We're actually going to use the 221 and going back with I'm Into It. We're going to softly buff this out. Now using the 242 brush, we are going to grab a little bit of I'm Into It, just at the tip, and we're going to shimmy it back and forth. And then to emphasize it a little more, I'm going to get Carbon. And I'm just going to put it right on the outer corner and softly buff it in. Not all the way, I just want to keep it out in the corner. And then going back with the mascara, I'm just going to do the coat on the bottom. For lips, we are going to use Spice Lipliner from MAC. Lipstick, we are using Myth. I was gonna do Blankety, but I cannot find it. The Little MAC lip gloss in clear water. And to finish it off, I am going to use the MILANI Make It Last Setting Spray. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!